I'm Urza47, and once again we are going to do some more Mahjong. Thank you all who watched the first episode of Urza Plays Mahjong. Thanks to the strong response that it got, I've decided to do another one, and if it gets a good response, we will get more of them. So, more and more Mahjong. It's a game I'm going to probably be playing a fair amount of anyway, so I might as well record and or stream it. So, as before, we have all of the different Yakus listed there on the left-hand side of the screen. If you're new to the game, I would focus more on the ones towards the top of the screen. Those are the ones you're probably actually going to see. The ones where it says limit, and below that, like double limit. Those are Yakuman hands, that if you can get them, they're worth tons of points. 32 or 48,000, however, they are very hard to get. I have gotten exactly one Yakuman ever. Okay, I got a 13 Orphans once, the Kikuchi Muso. And that was in a 3-player game where it's even easier. Actually, no, I take that back. I got a second Yakuman, but it wasn't actually any of those listed hands. You also get a Yakuman if you get a hand with 13 or more Han. And I had a Chinitsu that had a lot of doors in it and other patterns in it that was worth 14 Han. So that's also worth a Yakuman, if you can do that. And these numbers here, like we have like these 1 Yaku Han, 2 Yaku Han, or 2 Han Yakus. The more of those you get, the more your hand is worth. And if you'll notice the reds, you must have a concealed hand, which is to say you haven't claimed a discard yet to get those. The ones that are green, you can get them even if you have claimed discards and opened your hand. However, if you do, they are worth 1 Han less. So like, for instance, Itsu is worth 2 Han if you have a closed hand, but only 1 if you do not. If you've called some tiles, you will only get 1 Han for your Itsu. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right into the game. Alright, so east is the Dora tile, which is very interesting. Oh, and I have one. I also have 2 other norths. Okay, this disconnected terminal is going to be first to go. Someone's already discarded a white dragon, so that one's next. This west is more worthwhile because, if you see here, I am seated as west. If you get a pawn of your seat wind, it also counts as a Yaku. That is one of the ones on the list over there. Oh, I got a second east. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, we're actually going to discard the dragon. The reason why I'm discarding the dragon and not the west is because I'm the only person for whom west is a Yaku honor. Therefore, if other people have them, they're probably going to discard it. And since no one has discarded it yet, I'm going to assume that probably they're in the deck still. Or they're in the walls still. This guy's discarded a second 5. So naturally we're going to call an east if we see somebody discard one. And that guy decides to call the second green dragon I discarded. And player on my left. Oh, they're trading pawns back and forth. Oh, and a reach as well. I'm going to continue attacking this hand because I don't see why I shouldn't. And that's a good tile. Completes this group here. We're now up to 2 Shanten.
No.
And he had a single weight on the 2. So just the reach and the Dora natural and the second Uradora gives her a decent hand in the lead as we move on to She was east, so it gets more points. So we're on the first redeal. That's what this 1 here means. And I have a set of souths concealed in my hand. Unfortunately, I'm also 5 Shanta. This hand is nowhere close to winning. Somebody threw a west. We'll throw it as well. Somebody threw a east as well. We'll throw the disconnected terminal though. This guy already threw a 5. 4s, 5s, and 6s are generally good tiles that you want to hold on to because they have the maximum capacity for forming runs because they can form a run in either direction up to two places. Throw the 2-so. I have not seen a red dragon yet. Like I can hold it down and another. Yeah, we'll throw it now because everything else is at least vaguely useful. So one of these can be my pair. There we go. Now that we have the 6, we can throw this 7. Oh, that is splendid. Okay, so we're Ishanten. If we get a 7, so I'm going to discard this 7 and be on a pair weight for the... Actually, no, I discard the 4, because I already see 2 4s discarded. I can light them up over there. Oh my! Now we have a much, much better weight pattern going on. I did not con that because it would open my hand. And the player across from me calls that 2-mon. Oh, reaches, discards the Dora. Oh, there we go. We are now in Tenpai. I think we're going to call Reach on my next go-around. We're on a pair weight for the 6-so. Oh, and he had 3 of them. Yeah, I was not going to get that. Reach Men's and Sumo for 2 Han. Men's and Sumo is just any closed hand that draws the winning tile themselves. Not bad, not bad. 1, 2... We'll throw the 8 for now. Because I have a set and 2 pairs. I'm going to hold on to this 6 for a moment. And see where things go. We could go... We already have an all simples pattern forming. We have the set and 2 pairs. And we are already in Tenpai. We're going to throw this and wait for maybe a better weight. If we get a 5-so, that would be excellent. And we don't even have to call Reach necessarily. We can still run the 7 because we do have Tanyo. So we have a built-in Yaku and we have 1 Dora. But if I get the 5, I can maybe turn this into a Pinfu hand also. Oh, sumo. So we have Tanyo, Dora, closed sumo, 3 Han, 4,000 points. So now we're in second place, 3,000 points behind. Oh my, what the hell of a hand. So I have a pair of dragons here. I have a possible Itsu on. I'm missing the 1 and the 9, and that's it. That's very, very good. We're going to not call that. And I'm throwing a 5-pin so early is probably going to make people cock their eyebrows a little bit. So we're already in Tenpai, waiting on a 6-9 over here. We'll go for the cheap hand early, just because we're east and we get another turn if we win. Just 1,500. I could have developed into a possible Itsu though. If I drew the 1, I could have discarded the 7 and be possibly on a 9 weight to get the Itsu. And so here we have, this 9 is not very useful, so we're going to throw it. Neither is this 1, honestly, but we have 5 different Pinzu tiles here. We'll hold on to them for at least a little bit, in case we get that. Very good. This 1 we're going to ditch. Now we'll throw this 1. Oh, that is really, really good. Now what the hell do I want to do? We'll throw these souths away. And see if we can get a Tanyo. Oh, reach already called. That's probably safe. You really want to try to discard safe tiles.
No.
Oh! That was fast. So she has a reach Tanyo Dora 1 for 3 Han. Oh no, she has a lot more than that. Oh, that's a 7 pairs hand. Yes, okay. Right, yeah, she made a lot of money on that. But she had that one of those rarer ones on the right, the 3 double run type thing going on. I don't think I've ever seen that hand before. Speaking of double runs, we're a 6 away from getting one of our own. First place is probably out of reach now after that Hanuman. And she's probably going to go for a fast hand to close things out. See if we can't get a few more Manzu tiles. I have 2 concealed triplets. If I can draw a 5, we could be in business here. Okay. continues to show signs of going for a fast hand. So 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, we are Ishan 10 if we can draw a 6-mon. Oh.
Con.
We'll go ahead and con that closed. What the hell? We'll go for Chinitsu. See if we can get a Chinitsu hand. Because these two people have left the game. They're not gonna. Oh, another con. Now West is also a Dora. Okay, so we do in fact have an all-character hand now, but now we need that task of trying to figure out how to actually turn this into a winning hand. Oh my, yes. Reach it, because why the hell not? We had a three-way wait, but we weren't able to get it. I did give up 1,000 points to reach that, even though I didn't have to, because it's worth extra Han. It bumps me from a 6 to a 7 base, and I had a Dora to make it 8. And if you can get 8, that's a Binding, which is even better than a Hanuman. Okay, so we're over the 50-point mark. We just have to remain there through our 8 games to get another 200 points. So let's play another game. By the way, I have no shame in letting the computer tell me what those Chinitsu weights are, because trying to figure out what your weights are when you have a Chinitsu hand can be very difficult to do. And the game is having trouble connecting. This happens once in a while. But it happens for everyone. It's not like we're losing out. At least that's when it happened last time. Ah, there we go. Okay, oh, picked up a door and it fits into a set straight away. And we start as East. This guy might have been like getting a drink after that really long period. Or this guy disconnected entirely. So we're 2 Shanten already, which is... Oh, now we're East Shanten. So throw the 8, and then we'll throw the 6. We need a 3 or a 6 pin to get into... There we go. So we need to make a set out of one of these pairs. The 1s are the 7s. The 1-mon with a 7 so. And we also have a Sanjaku. A 3-4-5 Sanjaku, because we have that in every suit. So right now we're in for Reach, Sanjaku, 1 Dora. And we might get more on the Urza. Now with all these, having discarded the 2 and the 3 Mon now, and the 4 Mon appearing safe, someone might be tempted to throw a 1 Mon. Or it'll say, to hell with defense, and reach into my reach. This is dangerous now. Either one of us could deal into the other. You can't possibly be... Oh my god! All the reckless aggression. Oh, and that's gonna cost me. Shouldn't have called that tile. So that's 3 Han, I think. Oh no, it's 4 Han. I forgot. Sanjaku is 2 in a closed hand. So it's a Mangan. By the way, I can't actually see this Yaku list over on the left-hand side from my client right now. I do have the Yakus themselves memorized. I don't necessarily have what they're all worth memorized, which is why I so easily forgot how much the Sanjaku is worth. Okay. I'm going to hold on to this Dora tile for at least a little bit. Just because making hands with them is so much more valuable.
Cool.
Now that we can complete the group, we'll throw the other part of that pair away. So this could be our pair. We have a group here. We have a lot of waiting patterns. The door is probably going to go next. The 6 might go next. But it's probably going to be the Dora. I'd like to try to get a Pinfu if I can, which requires a multiple wait. So if I'm like waiting for the 3 to complete this 1-2 here, I'm not going to be able to get Pinfu. Oh, that's... Oh, we'll discard it now, even though it's... Okay. Because this guy could be in Tenpai. And if he is, I'd rather discard, or if he's getting close to Tenpai, I want to make sure I can discard potentially dangerous tiles now, while he might not be in Tenpai yet. Okay, so the 6 is safe-ish, so we're probably going to throw the other one shortly. This guy's obviously going for a toy hand. He has 3 groups going. So I'm going to try to discard tiles that I can already see copies of somewhere, because it means he's less likely to have those in his hand. He's still changing tiles out, which is why these are brighter. If you see a bright tile on a discard, that means that it was actually, he exchanged a tile. If you see a dark one like that, that means he discarded his draw. Okay, now I have no idea what to do here. I kind of want to fold, but there's no really good way of doing that. Okay, well, he discarded the 7 already. So I'm probably going to throw the other 7. We are not close enough to winning. 6 is safe, but we're going to throw the other 7. Through that. Green Dragon, we know 1 is safe now. Sure. Because Suji. Okay, now we know South is safe. I feel a lot better about that. Oh! And those tiles that were highlighted there, by the way, the 3 and the 6, those were the tiles he was waiting on. I'm glad I did not throw that 6. He did make his Mangan though, but I only have to pay half of it out of my pocket rather than the whole thing. Which, if I decided to attack with that hand, is what would have happened. I'm still comfortably in the lead though because of my dealer Mangan I got on the first hand, which is worth 50% more than a non-dealer anything. When you're the dealer, which is East, you get 50% more when you win. However, when someone sumos, like what just happened, whoever is East has to pay twice as much as everyone else. So this is a average hand, I'd say. Yeah, we have a closed set here. This 8 is not fitting. An open-ended pattern here. Another 9, so we definitely don't need. And this 2-pin is also non-fitting. We're going to hold on to the north for a while. There's someone just discarded one, so I think now's the time to jettison it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and a pair. I have an outside shot at a 4, 5, 6 Sanjaku. If I get a 6 mon and a 4 pin and a 5 so, I can throw this other 4 and get there. Kind of wishful thinking, but yeah, we'll let this other pair of 4s be our pair. I think we're heading for Pinfu, certainly. Hopefully all simples as well, if we can avoid getting the 1. Oh, that's ideal. Okay, that 1 makes things interesting, because then I have a 1, 2, 3 set. And this group of... So I have a group, another group, an Ishanten either way, except the problem with this... Well, it's not really a problem, but the issue is that if I use this 1, 2, 3 set, now I don't have a pair. And so I have to pair off something else. The ideal tile to get here would be a 3 or a 6 mon. I'd throw the 1, and I'd have a 3-sided weight on the 1, 4, 7 pin. To get Pinfu, all simples, hopefully, if I don't get a 1. Okay, so there's a pretty good weight here. I'm not going to get Pinfu because I have a set here, because I'm using this as a pawn. But I do have the 3-sided weight. Because I drew the 4, I'm going to use this pair of 4s here as our pair. And we're also not getting all simples, so it's right now reach only. But it's on a really good weight, so I'm heavily favored to win this hand. There's a second Han for closed sumo. So it's 2 Han plus whatever we get on the Urador. 1 more, 3. 4,000 points. And on we go to East 3. That's what this 3 here is. This is a 3, so this is the 3rd East round. Yeah, we'll throw that. So we have 3 pairs here. I could push this in the toy direction. So we got the 6 here. We have a possible 4, 5, 6 Senjuku on. If we get the 5 Mon here and the 6 pin there. We're gonna not pawn that. Not just yet. If I get another pair, or possibly triple off one of the pairs I already have, we might push this towards Toy Toy. Oh, there's the other pair. Okay, we'll push it that way. Oh, and of course, as soon as I do that, I get the freaking 5. We were looking really good for 4, 5, 6 Sanjaku there. Especially with him discarding the 6 and... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well... What we're going to do is we're going to either start calling tiles... Okay, so that is live, that is live. Those are all live. Another pair. So now we're up to 5 pairs. We could be going for the 7 pairs way. We'll stick with the 7 pairs way. I think that's our best bet at this point. So we want either this 4, this 6, or that 5.
T.
And somebody did discard this 5, so we're probably gonna... Two people now have abandoned the game, which is somewhat disappointing. Five's pretty dangerous. And if you don't think we're gonna keep it, we should get rid of it sooner rather than later. Definitely want to throw away something we've already discarded, because if it comes to it, we won't be able to run it because we'll be in Puritan.
T.
Now, 2 identical cheese is not a Yaku in an open hand, so this actually isn't worth anything. He could, however, be going for a Jinitsu hand. I think we'll play it safe because we're not... That being a safe tile. I'm glad I did not discard my 5s. Well, I wasn't going to throw those 5s away either way. So we're still in the lead. 3 pin. Now Fedora. This is the last hand, unless East wins. That's pretty good. Alright, South is a value tile because I am South. West, however, is not. It's garbage. We're going to get rid of it. Ooh, now we have a set of 4s. A pawn of 4s. Plus our pair. Okay, lots of white dragons being discarded. By lots, I mean one. And still no one threw the... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, that was pretty dumb. Oh well. It does not matter all that much in the grand scheme of things.
G.
We have 3, 4. Okay, there's a number of different ways this hand could develop. And one of them is the double run way. If I get a 6 or a 3, I can discard this 4 to get there. But on second thought, I think we're going to go for the... Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs now. We might go for closed pawns. We're probably gonna go the toy direction. So we're gonna call discard, see if we get some sealed ones. If we're very lucky, we might get Sanonku or maybe even Suonku. Although time is running short. We're gonna pawn that. Tile's running out. Hoping somebody discards one of these. Oh, son of a... And you discard that, so that's safe. And you are in Tenpai, you're waiting on 2-5 pin. So each of us has to pay him 1,000 points. But we do win because we are in first place. We did not lose the game by dealing into him. Now down to 1 Caillou, as far as our ranking goes. We're up to a whopping score of 99.9 over 3 hands. Or 3 games. Pretty good, pretty good. Well, thank you all for watching. Urza Plays Mahjong. Join me next time when we have more high-scoring hands, more agonizing discards, and maybe some Yakumins. One can hope. I'll see you next time. So long.